So the beginning of this madness, where we see this grown man dressed up in a $14,000 dog suit, rolling over, barking for treats, pretending to do dog tricks like shaking hands, identifying as a dog, the weirdest of the weirdos that you can possibly imagine. Like, this used to be some really obscure and kinky sexual fetish, and now he wants to go on the streets of your community and wants you to pretend that he's a real dog. Like, you can't even believe that this is happening. The beginning of this was, or the reason that our culture has been conditioned to accept this, started all the way back when conservatives and Republicans surrendered the fight on gay marriage. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, really, Liz? Really? How exactly are the two things correlated? And let me tell you. So when I say when conservatives and Republicans surrendered the fight on gay marriage, I'm talking about legally. I'm actually not talking about the morality of homosexuality or the immorality of homosexuality. That's not what I'm talking about at all. What I'm talking about is the redefinition of a word that we don't have the power to redefine because it's not something that we instituted. Marriage simply is. It is a thing. It is a covenant. It is something that God ordained, whether you're religious or not. Marriage is widely acknowledged to be something that God ordained. And we as a political body decided that we simply had the right to redefine marriage. And the moment that that happened, the moment that conservatives and Republicans fell for this really a false idea of tolerance, they were told, if you don't support gay marriage, if you oppose this, then you are A, violating the separation of church and state, you are a bigot, and how could this possibly make a difference in your life? How could two men getting married possibly impact anything that has to do with you? They were thrown a very libertarian viewpoint. And Republicans and conservatives fell for this. In fact, I spoke at the Young America's Foundation's National College Conference this past weekend in Washington, D.C. It was a fabulous time as always, but I got a question about gay marriage and about not the religious part of it, but the secular argument against gay marriage. And I want to show you this question and I want you to hear my response. Take a listen to this.
Howdy.
Hi.
I'm Reagan. I'm proudly representing Texas A&M. So
I expected that from you guys.
I'm Catholic as well, and I find it kind of difficult to defend my position on gay marriage from a secular point of view. What is your position on the legalization of gay marriage, and how do you defend that?
From a secular point of view or a religious?
From a secular point of view.
From a secular point of view? Oh, it's super easy. So from a secular point of view, this is not about homosexuality. It's not about two people of the same sex who want to live together, love each other, or make any kind of commitment to each other. It is about authoritarianism. Authoritarianism is when the government or government officials have the power to arbitrarily dictate anything to you, and that you must be required to follow that. So what happens when a society redefines the word marriage is you have a panel of judges, in this case on the Supreme Court, that arbitrarily expropriated this power to tell us that the definition of a word that they have no power to redefine means something that it does not mean. If our government officials, if our politicians have the power to redefine words, then there is no such thing as a free society. Thank you. And that, my friends, is exactly how we got to Dog Man.